April 3rd, 2026 Good Friday weekend, 10 stories, 0 chill. Quick shout out to today's sponsor, Compete Token, the gaming crypto that actually has real games. Link in the description. North Korea just robbed Drift for $285 million and Circle watched it happen. And now Drift is publicly inviting the hackers to have a chat. The Solana-based DEX confirmed a $285 million exploit linked to North Korean state-sponsored hackers, making it one of the biggest on-chain thefts of the year. Circle is catching serious heat for refusing to freeze the stolen USDC, which, as the issuer, they absolutely could do. The community is furious. Circle has a nuclear button to stop stolen stablecoins and just did not press it. Meanwhile, Drift dropped a public statement saying, "We are ready to speak," which is either the bravest or the most unhinged thing you can say to North Korean hackers. Charles Schwab, one of the biggest brokerages in America with 35 million customers, just confirmed it is launching direct spot Bitcoin and Ether trading in the first half of 2026. Not ETFs, not futures, actual spot crypto. This is the institutional onboarding story people have been waiting for. Schwab clients will be able to buy real BTC and ETs right alongside their stocks and retirement accounts. If even 1% of Schwab customers buy in, that is a massive new demand layer coming online. TradFi just keeps showing up. Bitcoin just wrapped its worst quarter since 2018, and the on-chain data is not pretty. Crypto quant analyst Darkfuss says 8.2 million Bitcoin are now sitting at a loss. That is approaching the levels we hit at the bottom of the 2022 bear market, which saw 10.6 million BTC underwater at its worst. BTC is currently at $66,841, down 52% from its all-time high this cycle. Analysts are floating $55,000 as a potential structural bottom, and one note says do not expect real relief until the dollar weakens, which might not happen until late 2026 or 2027. So great, love that for us. Bitcoin miners are absolutely in distress mode right now. Mara sold $1.1 billion in BTC and then immediately laid off 15% of its workforce. That is not treasury management. That is a fire sale followed by pink slips. And Mara was not alone. Riot Platforms separately dumped over $250 million in Bitcoin the same week. Combined, two of the biggest Bitcoin miners just sold $1.35 billion in BTC onto the open market. When the people who mine Bitcoin are panic selling everything, that tells you exactly where sentiment is right now. Bright spot of the day, the Ethereum Foundation just staked another $93 million in EEs, officially hitting its 70,000 EE staking target. They are putting their stack to work. ETH is trading at $2,053, down from recent highs, but the foundation is clearly not sweating it. Staking 70,000 ETH is a long-term conviction play. They are basically saying this is not going to zero and we are staying put. Good to know someone out there has conviction right now. The US economy added 178,000 jobs in March, blowing past forecasts, and crypto basically shrugged. You would think strong jobs data would move markets, but Bitcoin is flat at $66,841 heading into the holiday. Here's the spicy part. CME closes for Good Friday and spot Bitcoin ETF trading goes dark for the whole holiday weekend. That means the usual institutional liquidity buffers are completely offline for 3 days. Bitcoin is heading into a long weekend with oil above $100 a barrel and an active conflict in the Middle East. Sleep tight, everyone. Algorand is up over 15% today, and you are going to love the reason. Google published a research paper on post-quantum cryptographic protocols and cited Algorand's tech. That is literally it. That is the whole pump. The quantum theme was everywhere today. Neuri's protocol launched its quantum-resistant blockchain, calling out the existential Q-day risk to Bitcoin and Ethereum. The scenario where sufficiently powerful quantum computers could one day crack existing cryptographic keys. Not a problem for tomorrow, but the market clearly loves it when someone has a plan ahead of time. Todd Blanche just became the interim U.S. Attorney General. And yes, this is the exact same Todd Blanche who wrote the DOJ's crypto enforcement rollback memo earlier this year. The guy who told federal prosecutors to dial it back on crypto is now running the entire Department of Justice. Blanche personally holds Bitcoin, which is a very different vibe for the nation's top law enforcement officer than what this space was dealing with 3 years ago. Decrypt notes a mixed enforcement track record, so it is not all green lights, but a Bitcoin holder at the head of the DOJ is genuinely a new era. FIFA officially partnered with ADI Predict Street to bring on-chain prediction markets to the 2026 World Cup. The biggest sports event on the planet is going crypto native, and Polymarket was not sitting still either. Polymarket inked a deal with European soccer giant La Liga for US and Canadian markets same day. Two massive sports organizations partnering with on chain prediction platforms in a single afternoon. Sports betting and crypto are merging fast, and the regulators are going to have a fantastic time trying to figure all of this out. Decentralized email service Dmail is shutting down, and its token has hit a new all time low. If you are running a decentralized email protocol and the token keeps making new lows, maybe closing up shop is actually the responsible call. Rest in peace, email. No one is checking their crypto inbox anyway. Meanwhile, Cambodia is not playing around with crypto scammers. The country advanced legislation that would hand life sentences to crypto scam compound operators. These are the pig butchering fraud rings that have trapped thousands of victims across Southeast Asia. Honestly, lock them up forever. No notes. Compete token gaming crypto with real games. Check the link in the description. Outro. That is your April 3rd rundown. Stay sharp, stay liquid, and we will see you tomorrow.